Sessions announced yesterday that he plans to testify before the Senate Intelligence Committee on Tuesday, saying in a statement, in light of reports regarding Mr. Comey's recent testimony before the Senate Select Committee on Intelligence, it is important that I have an opportunity to address these matters in the appropriate forum. The Senate Intelligence Committee is the most appropriate forum for such matters, as it has been conducting an investigation and has access to relevant classified information. And I'm joined now by a leading Democrat on the Intelligence Committee, Senator Dianne Feinstein. Thank you so much for taking time with us this Sunday.
Thank you, Brianna.
And so you heard that from the Attorney General. He's going to testify on Tuesday before the Intelligence Committee. Is that going to happen, and is that going to be public?
Don't know whether it will happen. Don't know whether it's going to be public. And I challenge the jurisdiction to some extent. I'm on both committees, as you know.
Judiciary and Intelligence.
And, yes, and I believe that the Judiciary Committee has the oversight responsibility for the Justice Department, and therefore it is very fitting for the Attorney General to appear there. I've written 2 letters to Senator Grassley suggesting that. I've pointed out that his predecessor, Mr. Holder, had a hearing of oversight in June of the first year of his term. Sessions has not, and Sessions ought to come back before the Judiciary Committee.
You said in that letter to Senator Grassley, who is the top Republican on the Judiciary Committee, that you want him to investigate potential obstruction of justice. What tells you that that is appropriate, that that has happened?
Well, let me tell you in the first place, I've served for 16 years on intelligence and 24 on judiciary. The intelligence staff is just that. It's intelligence staff. Most are not lawyers, and they are restricted to the world of intelligence. The judiciary staff are all lawyers, most very good lawyers. And so there is an opportunity to look at the law with respect to obstruction of justice, to hold a hearing, and also to have those relevant people come before the Judiciary Committee. I've been very concerned by the fact that both Director Coates and Director Rogers refused to answer the questions when put to them by members of the Intelligence Committee.
They were asked, essentially, if they had been pressured by President Trump, and they said they would talk about that in a closed hearing. Have they spoken in a closed hearing to senators?
Well, no, they were not in a closed hearing. The closed hearing that afternoon was just with the former director of the FBI.
So, but you feel that that's obstruction of justice, even though they've indicated a willingness to talk about it in a classified briefing?
I don't know whether it's obstruction of justice, and I don't intend to draw any conclusions until investigations are finished. I think this is very important, and I think the Intelligence Committee is doing good work and should continue. I think Senator Burr and Senator Warner did a good job in the chairs at the hearing, but I also know that there's another part of this, and that part should not be given short shrift, and it has to do with the Department of Justice.